Right, hello. This is a follow-up to the UK weather video I done, specific to where I am in Suffolk in the UK, East Coast. Didn't really go into precipitation or rainfall, so looking at the arid bed here, which obviously I never water, apart from maybe the Brahea palm in the middle there. So I don't know how many people are familiar with East Anglia in general, the area that covers sort of Norfolk, Suffolk. I think we are pretty much the driest place in the UK. It's like the desert region of the UK without the high temperatures. So we do tend to go from May to maybe October with very little rainfall. Obviously we'll get the odd thunderstorm in the summer when the heat builds up, but in general we could go a month, 6 weeks without rain. So that does pose a challenge, especially for tree ferns. So if it's been a hot day, I'll water them every day as needed. If it's been sort of as it is lately, I'll do it every other day. So it's sort of been overcast, fairly cool temperatures, so that'll just be a every other day situation for them. We do tend to get, like I say, we'll get the odd thunderstorm here and there, but where I am, right so far out in the North Sea, that we do tend to miss a lot of the storms and that which sort of brew up inland. By the time we get to us, they sort of peter out a bit. But we do get, I think we had a couple of days back where that just pretty much drizzled all day, just sort of damp, gloomy, which is, I wouldn't class that as rainfall. That's, it dampens everything down, but didn't really get to the roots of the plants. So still, things that need it, I'll give a good water. Obviously things in pots, I mean definitely like the bananas, they take a lot of water, especially being in a pot. Actually the flowers underneath the impatiens are a good indicator if that needs watering, because if they start drooping, that means I've missed a water. A good little reminder. As soon as they start looking a bit rough, it gets a good water. Like I say, in general I will water every day. I've got 3 taps along the side of the fence here, so I'll get my hose in and water each section as necessary. The other side of the garden, this border, I don't tend to water that much, which I should do, obviously with the bananas and some of the colocasia and cannas obviously like a lot of water, but this does tend to get allowed to dry out a little bit more. So yeah, summertime we get very little rain. Winter time is the exact opposite, so we get the cold or mildish winters. We do tend to get a lot of rain in the winter, so that's not a good combination for a lot of plants like cactus or arids. So we do need to cover them, keep them a bit drier. A lot of plants seem to handle it quite well. Obviously tree ferns don't mind it. Some of your palm trees, Trachycarpus, don't mind being wet over winter, but a lot of the other ones, maybe your Phoenix or your Washingtonias, they'd rather be on the dry side, but they do handle the damp. So yeah, we will go. Winter's a long time in this country. We can have 5 months of winter, and that'll seem a really long time. A lot of plants do struggle, and obviously that holds a lot of plants back, slows a lot of plants down. So we never really get enough growing season to get things to their full potential. But I think in general, you know, you work with what you got, and you can't change the weather, so just have to go with it. Like I say, in general, I suppose we're lucky with the climate. We can grow a lot of plants that maybe if you're in hotter climates you can't. So going back to the tree ferns and gunner, things like that, you know, you won't be able to grow them in a lot of middle or South America or middle South USA is going to be a struggle growing them sort of plants. So we do get a good variety of plants we can grow, but you know, it's just not going to be the same as if you see some of these videos of your elephant ears in the US, and they get absolutely massive because they get the really hot summers. So just another quick look at this. This is the biggest one we've got this year so far. And I'm surprised they got that big, considering. But anyway, it's just a few thoughts on there and the continuation of the previous weather video. So yeah, we would like more rain in the summer and less in the winter, but again, it is what it is. You work with what you got. After a few years of growing any sort of tropical or exotic style plants, you'll find out what works for you. And let's say there's a huge variation, even just in a small country like the UK with the climates we get. But I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.